So, lads, today we're going to be talking about 2K. We're going to be talking about NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, and I got to be honest here, I am just annoyed about what's going on. There's a lot of things that are really, really annoying. And look, I've always said this where it's like, I'm going to play MyTEAM as long as it's fun, and I'm going to keep making content on MyTEAM as long as I'm playing the mode. And I'm going to play the mode because I enjoy the mode. But we also have to be able to take a step back and be like, this is objectively the worst mode in gaming. One of the worst modes in gaming. The hidden gems concept was so bad last year, and 2K have now made it even worse because of low pack sales. They are now front loading all the good amethysts. They are front loading all the good amethysts. The odds are so low that diamonds are at a 2% rate. So diamonds are all going to be really expensive, except for the WNBA diamond. So now it's every week the only affordable cards are the WNBA diamond, the WNBA pink diamond. Channing Frye and Darius Garland were over 30k last week. They were over 30k. There's no way of getting free deluxe packs anymore because you could have taken them out. But now if you look at the hidden gems, sure, Caruso's good. Simmons is good. Is Aminu good? Not really. These cards, you have to just realize most of these cards that are remaining suck. 2K haven't really given us that many amethysts that absolutely suck. Last week, for the amethysts, Dalton Connect sucked. Two of them were really good. Garland and Fry were two of the top 20 amethysts. The week before in Unrivaled, or in Arrival set, Rubio was okay, but Toppin is a top 5 amethyst. He's a top 5 amethyst. And in season 1 for Game On, they gave us a couple of amethysts that were really good. Really, really, really good for the Game On set. Randall, Kate Martin was actually very good for a WNBA player. But Julius Randle, Mikhail Bridges, and Vlade Divac were all top 4 hidden gems in their position. They were all top 4 hidden gems in their position. But now we're at the stage where we are looking at amethyst hidden gems. And is there any power forward remaining that is better than Julius Randle? No. Is there any shooting guard remaining that is objectively better than Shane Battier? I actually don't think so. I mean that when I say that. I don't think so. Have we already seen the two best... maybe Corey Brewer. Not maybe Corey Brewer. Corey Brewer is better than Shane... maybe. Maybe Corey Brewer is better than Shane Battier. But that's it. I've used Danny Fortson. This guy's literally... He's unusable. He's unusable. He doesn't do anything. DeJuan Blair, absolutely unusable. He's in the game. Brandon Jennings is tiny. Andreas Nocioni. I get it, he can shoot the ball and he can play some good defense, but give him Amari Stoudemire base. Bobby Simmons is pretty good. Chuck Person, Clyde Lee is bad. Dino's bad. Doc Rivers, okay. Doc Rivers is okay. There's a few good point guards to come. And that's really it. Francisco Garcia, maybe? Ed Davis isn't very good. He's undersized and can't shoot. Zubac can't shoot. John Collins is pretty good. Donaldson stinks. Fareed's not very good. Duckworth stinks. Matt Calvin's unusable. There are more unusable cards than there are good cards. We've gotten hardly any completely unusable cards. We've gotten bad cards, but very few unusable cards so far. So the 2K are front loading the gems of the game, or the hidden gems. We are, by the end of season 1, going to likely, because they need to hit pack sales, so they need to put good budget cards, have no good remaining amethyst hidden gems. We're probably going to have no good remaining ones. The positive is that at least some of the diamonds are okay, I guess. But there are very few diamonds. So I thought, maybe diamonds are going to be the lowest tier for season 2. But they can't do that. But there aren't that many good... there's a lot of good diamond hidden gems. So they're going to keep chipping them away. The problem is that there's no good amethyst left. So we're now going to be at the stage where the only cards you're going to be able to afford every week are bomb amethysts. Because they've already released the same cards every week in Wild Gems. Scrub amethysts and WNBA players. We actually, on a week by week basis, I don't want to spend 40k on Naz Reid, and I'm just not going to do it. when I already have Channing Frye and I already have Julius Randle for free. I don't want to spend 30k on Shane Battier, which is what he can fucking cost. Like, there's the budget cards are all just wild gems cards that have been in the game once, or they're going to be in the game for months. Like, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know. This isn't my team. This isn't my team, and it started last year. Who told 2K Hidden Gems is a good concept again? I know who told 2K it allows you to put fucking lock-ins. It allows you to put lock-ins. It's as simple as that. It allows you to give rewards. It allows you to put lock-ins without actually making content. 2K can front load their content at the start of the year and then start working towards NBA 2K27, where they can front load content at the start of the year and they can work towards how to scrape money get money out of your pockets. Like, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. Like, it's at the stage now where the mode is gone. Like, it's too far. It's gone too far. It's too far gone. Like, I'm still making these videos because I'm actually kind of enjoying 2K, and, you know, I'm okay with just chilling, waiting it out, and, you know, making a bit more content when things start doing okay later on the year. But, like, this isn't my job anymore. And I'm glad it's not, because fuck me, this is bad. Like, what's the point? What is the actual point anymore? You're grinding the game to get Hidden Gems packs, and the Hidden Gems packs suck. And most of the cards suck. And you can't even get excited for Friday anymore because the only cards you're going to be able to afford are scrubs and WNBA players. I don't... Like, this is... I don't even know how to describe it. And even the odds are worse. Like, at least last year. And by the way, I didn't play this game for 6 months last year. I didn't think last year's game was very good either. At the start of the year, I thought last year was the worst start to the game ever. Like, I literally didn't play the game for 6 months. But, like, we got one batch of moments cards last year, which is mental. One batch of moments cards. But, like, at least in sets last year, we were getting some, like, sapphires and stuff. Was this a Friday set? I haven't a clue. At least we were getting some sapphires. We were getting golds in December. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing either. But at least there were, like, some sapphires and some rubies that were okay in promos. So at least maybe, you know, okay, Abracadabra, you might get some, like, cheaper cards. Or, like, I'm sure Ruby Rod Thorn was decent. Like, Suggs, Kyrie, like, this is a good card. Like, I'm sure on this random ass day. But actually, it's a good card in September, not the 6th of December. But, like, I just don't know. I just actually don't know how to describe this game. I don't know. Like, let's look back. Like, let's look back at even, like, the shitty 2K of 2K23. Like, 2K23 was shit. On the 19th of September, we got Shades of 2. So we got really cheap Sapphire cards that all evoed up to diamonds. Yeah, you're never going to be able to afford Jamorant, but DeAndre Jordan was like 20k. Elgin Baylor was free, albeit he was a stupid grind. And Danny Green was like 8k. Then we got Silencers, 23rd of September. We got 3 Michael Jordans. This week, that year, we got 3 Michael Jordans. We got these other Season 1 sets, which, yeah, they locked in for certain players. They locked in for a Siakam and they locked in for a D'Lo. And they all locked in for, I think, it was the select set that locked in for Jaylen Brown. And we had the Jaylen Brown glitch where you could actually sell all the players. As long as you had the MT to buy a duplicate, you could actually sell all the players back. And, like, even still, even if you didn't have a duplicate, Jaylen Brown was like 400k. He was like 400k, which isn't, like, horrendously awful. Like, Paul Pierce was like 15k or something. That's wrong. He was like 50k. But, like, Baron Davis was like 50k. Jerry West was like 6k. Jordan was 6k. Robert Ory was 6k, and he was a 6'10 sniper with good stats. This was a bad 2K. And, like, we're looking at a bad 2K here. Like, if we remember NBA 2K21 at this time, Let's go September the 22nd. Let's go September the 18th. Idols Series 1. We all, like, the craziest thing is that we got 6 cards on that Friday. But PG at 80k was unbelievable. Kristaps at like 40k was unbelievable. Heck, even Paddy Mills, for the budget guys, 90 speed Paddy Mills release was something. You could get a Paddy Mills. But then at least on the Tuesday we got cards, we got playoff dimers. Like, whatever about some of these, Doc Rivers is a beast. Draymond, if you got Draymond, he was an absolute beast. And not only that, like, in the middle of the season, we got updated TT Online rewards. Remember when TT Online was a game mode? Like, we got a Vault update the week earlier in that week. We were getting, like, updates to cards. 2K22, which is probably the, like, pinnacle of MyTEAM. Around this time, we got a 20th September, which is tomorrow. We got a lifetime reward, Darryl Griffith, where you completed some challenge, you got an emerald, you completed challenge with the emerald, you got the ruby, and you complete challenge with ruby, you got a diamond. This happened once and once ever, and it was class. So I know twice. It happened to DeAndre Jordan as well. We had DeAndre Jordan one. But then, like, again, 1 week later, September 27th, we got a TT Online vault for Beast ML Cart and Louis Dampier. September 24th, or September 17th even, which is the Flash 1 set. This is literally what we were getting on September 17th. Whatever, 10k for Peja, 20k for Freddie Van Vliet, really good defense, could shoot the 3-ball and was able to, was good. Kawhi Leonard, like 30k, 83 speed, 83 ball, shooting Dikembe, Derrick Rose, freaking James Worthy, who could do everything. Darius Miles, who was like, if this Darius Miles came out in the game this year with how good Brook Lopez release was back in the day, he'd be everyone's small forward. Even Duncan Robinson was a beast. Couldn't play defense, but he could dunk and shoot the shit out of the ball. And even free Joe Ingles. I mean this, even free Joe Ingles was a beast. Like, we were even getting these random ass gold cards every single Friday that were unbelievable. We had this Corey Kispert who just never missed. Ray Allen on quick. We had this DSJ who was dunking on everyone and competing as a gold. We had Darvin Ham, who was a beast as well. Trust me, I don't care about these stats. Darvin Ham was a beast. We were just randomly getting cards. 2K just randomly give us a card on a Friday. And, like, never forget when they just randomly decided to give us a James Bouknight in January of 2K22, where we just randomly got a James Bouknight card. Was this the right one? Was Bouknight? No, a Bouknight was a beast. Randomly got this gold card with 94 speed, 85 dunk, 88 3-ball. Like, just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. There was one in Season 4 that was unbelievable. I actually cannot remember. There was one gold card in Season 4 that was a joke. Was it Jakar Sampson? Yeah, like, what? Like, they would just randomly give us these gold cards with juice stats. And who can forget Himothy? Who can forget Grant Williams? Like, he was my small forward. He was a fucking free gold card. They gave us one of them every day. Like, I understand this was later on in the year. I understand. But, like, in Season 1, we were even getting these random, they would call them limited gems. You'd play these challenges and there'd be god tier cards for limited. And this is a year, ironically, where a lot of people are just playing salary cap for fun. Could you imagine if 2K started giving us random, like, demon gold and emerald cards as challenges and agendas every single week for salary cap? But they don't, because that's not the purpose of the game anymore. The purpose of the game isn't to like give us content to use in certain modes and to draw people in that. The purpose of the game is to make sure that you do not play the game unless you open packs. I don't know, like, I actually feel bad for these devs because they clearly it's not their decision, but fuck me is this game shit.